Well, good morning, everybody. I apologize. I'm really late with this video today. Normally, I've got them done a little bit ahead of time, but with the death of my sister, it's thrown off my routine, and so I apologize. Where are we? Is it numbers still 28, 29, 30? I think. Check the title just to make sure. Might be off today. Kingdom's all about relationships, isn't it? The whole thing is about relationships. It's not a bunch of rules. It's about relationships, and relationships are not convenient. They're not. They really aren't. Relationships are not the easiest thing. They would be great if it was just a matter of we have relationships to get what we need from people and then we can move on. But they're not. There are things that have us emotionally connected to people, mentally connected to people. Our hearts get entangled, and that's the way it's supposed to be. And they can be very inconvenient, and they require sacrifice. Lots of sacrifice. Relationships require sacrifice. We need to say that when we wake up in the morning. Relationships require sacrifice because relationships involve love, and love is a self-sacrificing thing. And as we are reading through the reading today, this is what struck me. With all these sacrifices that were a real inconvenience, but they were supposed to be coming from a place of love, of relationship. These sacrifices were based on a relationship, an honoring of God. And they weren't convenient, and they cost people a lot, and that's sometimes what we fail to understand. And under the New Testament, we don't have animal sacrifices, but our sacrifice is something else. It's a surrendered life. It's a sacrifice that's governed by it's a life that's governed by righteousness. It's a life that's governed by no to myself. When I say no to myself, it's where we don't put our interests higher than the interests of a neighbor. That we love the neighbor as we love ourselves. So what's important to us? When we love ourselves with what's important to us, we also love our neighbor with what's important to them. And this requires a lot of sacrifice. It requires a lot of giving of self, and that's the kingdom. That's what the whole kingdom is about, and we can never miss that. And this is why getting angry at people just shows our lack of maturity. We can be disappointed and still love people, but when we get angry at people and we act upon that anger, it's really a selfish thing where we've put ourselves in the center. And hey, you've offended me, or you've disappointed me to the point where I'm angry at you. I'm not going to talk to you. I'm going to punish you in some way. It's not taking them out and stoning them anymore, but it may be I'm not going to talk to you for a week, or things like this. And this is not the self-sacrificing relationships that we've been called to. And the kingdom is about relationship, and it's about sacrifice because it's about love. And I'll just keep repeating it until it sinks in for you. Let that sink in. It's not loving people at our convenience. Now, this is what I need to bring up. A lot of us look for a convenient relationship with God. We do. We will worship Him when it's convenient to us. We will study about Him when it's convenient to us. We will pray when it's convenient to us. We will, and it's usually when it's something that we need, or we're running after, or we want to experience some kind of power, or we need encouragement, or something like this. And it's not based upon, like with Moses, where it was a friendship. It was just a friendship. It was just good to hang out. It's just good to hang out with Dad, not because we need anything, just because we want to hang out with him, and we obey him. We do what he says. We live as he told us to live, and as he tells us to live, because it's an ongoing thing, because we love him. And we worship him because we love him. We love our neighbor because we love him. We give and we're generous because we love him. And it's all based upon this relationship. And we pursue him because we love him. And it's not, it's this, the self-sacrifice is not because we're earning anything. It's just because that's the heart. That's the heart of the relationship. It's all based upon this self-sacrificing love. And yeah, and we've got to stop looking for a convenient relationship with him, because love is inconvenient, and it's glorious, and it's wonderful, and it's spectacular, and it's inconvenient, and it's fantastic, and it will cost us, and it's over the top wonderful, and we need him every day of our lives, and that's what it's about. So you guys be blessed today. And I pray that you'll be able to move in the revelation of his love, and of understanding that the sacrifices are ongoing. It's just now it's our living. It's our living. Love you guys.